Hi and welcome to J&J's Kitchen. I'm Joanne and today I'll be making some dolma. Dolma is a Middle Eastern stuffed vegetables with vine leaves as well, and I will make it very easy for you today. And so today we'll start with rice. What I've done with this rice is there's there's 3 cups of rice in here, which I've washed and soaked in water for 30 minutes. And then I have half cup dry parsley, just pour in. And then I have chili powder. This is what I use, the chili powder. And I will put in about 1 big tablespoon. Okay? And the next thing I will be putting is citric acid. Citric acid is very soury, so to give it that zesty taste. So I will put about 1 teaspoon. You can add more if you want to. And then I will be putting half teaspoon of black pepper. Actually, we'll make that 1 teaspoon to make it a bit spicy. And then we've got salt, about 1 teaspoon. And then I have olive oil. That's half a cup of olive oil. And then I've got tomato paste. Tomato paste, all you need is half a can. So that's about half a can there to give it that extra flavor. And then we have 3 cloves of garlic, all minced. And we've got 1 diced onion, all in there, and 1 teaspoon of chili powder, or you can add 2 if you want to make it more spicy. And now you mix all the ingredients together. So now I'll be using vegetables with this dolma. I will be stuffing tomatoes, red and yellow capsicum or peppers, and I also will be putting in baby eggplants. So what I've done with the tomato is I've cut the tomato and I've got the cap of the tomato, just put it on the side, and then I scoop the tomato out, which we will be using for the stuffed veggies, so the stuffed ingredients. So you keep these to put into my rice mixture. So this is what it looks like, and then so you keep these to the side, and then we'll reuse them for the stuffing. What you do now is just cut this up. This is all the diced tomatoes that came from the inside of the tomatoes, and then you just place all that juice into the rice mixture. The next one is cutting up the eggplant. We'll just cut this off, throw this out, and then make it another cap. Okay, let's put that in there. Do the same thing. I've got about 3 here, 3 eggplants that you can stuff with the rice mixture. And again, I'll try this with the knife, but you just have to be careful. Let's get all the inside out. bit of a struggle here, but anyone can do this. Now this is optional. You can have zucchini, you can have onions as well, which I haven't done, but they're very tasty. So what I've done, I've scooped the eggplants and I've chopped it up, and this will also go into my rice mixture. Now don't throw anything out that comes from the vegetables, because it's all good source of vitamins, and it just becomes very flavoursome. Mix that all up. Okay, and then just keep that to the side until I cut these up, the capsicum or yellow peppers. So I've got 3 here. And just you just got to get rid of all this. Put it in the cabbage. You don't need to put this in the mixture. They're all the seeds. So keep cutting away the inside of the peppers. And they're not hot peppers. They're just the sweet ones. So get them ready. So the next step is I bought a jar of grape leaves. You can, if you're lucky, you can have these in your backyard, or you can buy these from any Middle Eastern shops or any grocery shops. So what I've done, I've taken like half of the jar and I've just placed them in a bowl. I clean them by just washing them in cold water, and then just placing boiling hot water, and just to clean them better this way. Okay. So the next step is just preparing the pot. This is a pot that I will be placing all the dolma in before cooking. So what I like to do, here's a tip, is using eggplant, cutting it up in circles, about like that. This will be the base of the dolma, and you can eat this later on after everything is cooked. So I think this is enough. Let's get rid of all the stuff. Slicing up some other areas. So what you do is you just place this in the, I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm just trying to place it at the bottom of the pot. Just adding some more. Just so when the dolma is cooking, it doesn't burn. These will be yummy to eat afterwards anyway. So this is what I've done, and that's the base of the dolma. Okay, so I would like to start with the vine leaves. What you do is lay it flat on a dish, just like that, and then just about like 1 tablespoon of the mixture, and then start rolling it. Don't put too much because it will escape. So have it tight like that, and then start placing it around the pot. So do another one. If the leaf is small, just add a little bit, about that much. Start rolling, and then from the sides, and then roll. Don't worry about if it's like just opened up like that, don't worry about it. It will still cook and it will stay together. Here's another one. Now this is optional as well. You can add meat to your mixture if you love meat. I love both. I can go with vegetarian or just with the meat. Okay, so what I've done now, I've put one layer of the stuffed vine leaves all tight around, just going in a circle. And now, just press it down. Now what I'll do is I will stuff the vegetables. What I've done now is I've placed all the vine leaves all around the vegetables with a few layers, and they just have to be really tight in the pot. And I usually just like placing a dish on top just to keep it down. Keep it in the fridge for a day or two. This will help it combine all the ingredients. The flavor will be a lot stronger tomorrow, and that's why I prefer leaving it in the fridge for a day or two. So I've just taken the dolma out of the fridge. I've left it overnight, and now I'll be preparing the juice of the dolma. So what you need is half a cup of water, and then half a cup of olive oil. It's about 1 cup. So I've combined the water and the olive oil together, and about this much tomato paste. You can add some more just for extra juices. So that's 1 tablespoon, or you can just add like another half from there. And then you add some salt, so about say 1 teaspoon. Okay, and then you can also add citric acid. You can get this from your Middle Eastern stores. I'll add about 1 teaspoon as well of that. That's just to make it soury, and just mix it up. Okay, so this just came out of the fridge, and I've put it on number 4, which is just medium. Now I've had the dish just on top of it just to make it all settled in. And so we take that out and add, pouring this all over. This is all the yummy juice. It goes right inside all the vine leaves and the vegetables. Okay, and now what you can do is just place the dish on top. This is optional. I like keeping the dish on top. Just when it's cooking, it's all intact. So I'll be cooking this for around 50 minutes on medium, and the last say 10 or 20 minutes I'll simmer it, and once it's cooked I'll prepare it for you, and we can also show you what we can add with the dolma. So I've just turned the stove off, and it's been cooking for around 50 minutes. All the juice has disappeared, and I've just let it settle now. Now I'll be serving it on a dish with some yogurt. So here it is. This is what I've served on this dish, and what you do now is just place that on your dish with a bit of yogurt. I like to use some Greek yogurt, which I've already prepared here, and just a dab. See how it tastes like. So it looks like it's been cooked all inside out. Let's try it out with a bit of yogurt. Julian, would you like to try some?
Yes, ma'am.
Come try it. So Great job, Joanne. Thank you. And let's hope you like it and your family and friends as well. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.